We are going live, and we are live, and we are live, and we are live. Who is there? Who is there? Who is there? Who is there? Oh, join me, join me. Who is there? Knock, knock. Who is there? Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another interesting video. And we are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook. I see one person there. Who is there? Betty sit down. Hi, Harun Muchiri. How are you? Welcome. Oh my goodness, we need you guys to come and answer this question because we have a lot of women that ask this question. You can see the question right here. It says, why do men cheat? Harun Muchiri, you will be the first one to tell us, why do the men cheat? Oh, Edith Amande, how are you, Edith? How are you? Hi, my people. If you're new here, if you're watching this for the very first time, my name is Betty, and a warm welcome to today's video where we will be having this conversation. Women, today is the day that we are getting the answer. Why do men cheat? We need this answer today. This channel is not all about immigration. We will be talking about our the things that happens in our lives, in our friends' lives, like normal life. It's not just about coming to America or immigration. It's or about Arizona. It's about like having a conversation. Let's chat, those things that bother us, those questions that we have. And the first one today is, why do men cheat? Who has an answer to this question? Because myself, I really don't have an answer to it, but I can contribute to it, like my thoughts. Number one, I think, you know what, guys? I keep turning and like this because I'm trying to look on a direction where my glasses I wouldn't get the glare. You see, poor me and poor somebody else who wears glasses. We have this problem, and the problem with me is because I can read the comments without my glasses. I wish I can do without them, because you know what, guys, I love my small eyes without the glasses, but now I don't have a choice. It's okay, so excuse the glare on my glasses. So Alice James say, mention only your fan M Stevens, please. Betty London locked. Alice did mention only your fan M Stevens, please. Betty Alice locked. Did I get that? Hi Alice James. Hi M Steven. Patrick Kaijuka, their nature to cheat as you do too. Whoa. Patrick Kaijuka said it's the men's nature to cheat as it is the women's nature to cheat too. I did not say that. Patrick said it. Patrick. So Madega says it depends. Alice James say M Steven, not that name. Okay, M Steven. Okay. Oh, not Alice, it's M Steven. All right. So, whoa, Patrick. Hey, it's their nature to cheat, like, really. So the men, you know what somebody told me the other day? Somebody said, after I talked about like women snatching other women husband, and this person said, Betty, you need to accept, and actually I saw it here on a comment section. Somebody said, you need to accept polygamy. It's time for you guys to accept polygamy, like polygamous. And I'm like, really? So now I know polygamous is illegal in Kenya. But do you realize not so many women will accept polygamous? I see these pictures of people taking pictures on social media, and they're like, they have accepted their husbands have other wives. So does it come to this, like now men are supposed to have multiple wives? Okay, what about if we flip it the other way around? Women having multiple husbands. Okay, now with the polygamy part, sorry, with the polygamy part, it seems like it's acceptable to some people. Okay, what about now, Patrick? Tell me, is it acceptable for a woman to have multiple husbands? If a man can have one, 2, 3 wives, what about another woman? How does that picture, how do you, what do you think about that? Is it a good picture? Okay, Patrick said, no, polygamous is bad. Okay, so polygamous is bad, and so is cheating is bad. Because when you're cheating, you are ending up having multiple partners. Yeah. So I'm so glad that Patrick accepts the fact that polygamous is bad. And let me tell you, polygamous in the US is not even allowed. Even in Kenya, where they say a man can marry blah blah 2 wives or polygamous, is it? Oh, I don't want to give the wrong information, but was it? Is it approved that people can polygamous is approved in Kenya, like it legalized? Okay, but here it's not. I don't know about other parts of the world. Is it Patrick say objection? Okay, Patrick, tell us. Polygamous, it's not right. For me, I don't think I can allow, not even allow, I don't think I can swallow that pill of knowing that my husband has another. Now, cheating, it's more even painful, I guess, than, because sometimes you're being cheated on with someone you have not even clue. Sometimes when your husband or your wife your husband has another wife, sometimes you know who he goes to. But when somebody is cheating with these random partners, it becomes crazy. Okay, Alice James saying, why do they ban us polygamy in Western world? Yet they talk about gays and lesbians. I don't know. I have no clue. They don't allow, but you know what? You'll be surprised. Even here even in the US, I've heard of cases. By the way, guys, cheating is not just the Africans. Even here, Americans, I hear a lot of cases about cheating. And I've never heard about any American having two wives. I don't know about it's not even allowed here, but yeah, they do allow gays, lesbian, they do. And by the way, here somebody will not even hide hide if they're gay or they're lesbian. I know in Africa a lot of people hide, but here people are very comfortable about it. So let me go back to the comment. Okay, Patrick say, by the way, swallow word cheating. Swallow word cheating. So Patrick, you want me to swallow it, accept that cheating happens? It does happen. I can't. The thing is, I can't swallow that pill. It's too bitter. Patrick, have you ever had a girlfriend that ever cheated on you? Do you know how painful it is? It is so painful when somebody cheats on you. Alice said, King Solomon had 1,000 wives, at Aguka had 4 wives. Oh, so let me ask you, Alice. So is cheating and polygamy, are these things like from are they passed through generations and generations? Because I realized if your grandfather had multiple wives, then the people who follows, they either cheat a lot, or they either end up marrying a second wife. I don't know. Is it something you inherit? Like, it is so sad. We don't want to be living in those days of King Solomon. No. Maria Brasho say, about time someone mentioned this. It's unfair. They call woman prostitute if they have multiple husbands, but man can have more. Yes, Maria, you're right. If a woman cheat, oh, they'll be like, she is, that word start with H. Is it W? Start with W. They will call that word. They will call, they will say, oh, she's doing all this prostitution and stuff like that. But if a man has another wife, you realize it's, some people accept it. But let me tell you, it's very painful to know that your husband, the one you suffered with, has married another wife somewhere. It's very painful. Madega said, love is just like candle. hold on. Let me read it as it is. Love, just like candles, can't burn throughout your life. So hard to handle it through that challenges. It's formless. Huh? It's either I'm reading bad or yeah. And let me tell you, I think what Madega is saying is, you know, when somebody when you fall in love, it's like people grow out of love. It's like love ends, and they end up having to cheat because now they are no longer in love, but they're so used to this partner. Now they have decided to keep this partner. MGM, are you able to join this live? I think I have shared the link. Jambo, welcome, MGM, and please tell us, why do men cheat? I need somebody to join this live and tell us. Moses is in the house. Moses, can you tell us, why do women cheat and why do men cheat? Not even now. Patrick say, don't just say the men, say even the women cheat. So Rhoda Ojuang, hi beautiful. I don't know if people are able to join this live. If MGM Media is right here. Hi, Mr. MGM.
Yes, Betty.
I can see you're driving.
Yeah, but I can hear you clearly.
Okay, tell me, why do men cheat?
Well, cheating. Let me put it in a different angle, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping with someone else apart from your partner, yes, that's cheating. But it starts from the way before. Even the thought of sleeping with her, the thought of even deleting a message so that your partner does not see it. That's even cheating. That's cheating. You know, spending money which is supposed to be for family. Cheating is not only the emotional and sleeping with somebody else's partner or sleeping with another person. It's not only that. Cheating is a wide thing. It's a huge white elephant. You know, like I said, from the onset, even small messages, flirting with somebody, you know, all that is cheating. But we are all always focused on, you know, he slept with someone else apart from me. That's the climax of it all, you know. But cheating starts from small thing. It's a progressive thing. That's my opinion.
So do you think women make their men cheat on them?
At times they do. Circumstances.
You see, he was like,
Circumstances they do, and not only for men but for both sexes, you know. I know ladies, some of them, they cheat for financial reasons, you know. Men cheat for pleasure, you know, for satisfaction, for lust. It's not something that they have intended to. It's not by intention. Some of them, they find themselves, you know, they are cheating. Am I in a dark place? Can you see me properly?
I can see you very clear. So you're trying to tell us, as women, because we want to know why and the reason I'm talking about men right now is because we want to know the answer as to why. Is there an excuse as to why you guys cheat? Is there something that we don't do, we are supposed to be doing, we don't do? And why do you not tell us? Instead, you go ahead and...
People cheat for various reasons. Like I said, other men do it for fun. They just want to prove a point. This chick is good. I need to, you know. That's it. Others, they're born that way. Like somebody was talking about. It's a family issue. There are people who are naturally, you know, they can't hold it. They can't hold it. You know, there's nothing wrong a chick or a partner has done, but they just can't hold it. They are born that way. You know, it's a problem. Others, it's because of probably they are looking for comfort. You know, they have a partner, but the partner is busy or is far. Circumstances do happen. Like, for instance, I'm here, probably my family is back home in Africa. That distance, circumstances, it's not, others happen because of various reasons. Others by intentions, others not by intentions. So when you find your partner has cheated, it's not it's important. This is my view. It's very important to sit down and go for the root cause. What made my partner cheat? Am I not too close to him? Is it the distance? Is it that we are not communicating? Probably who compare. Such small
satisfaction. Yeah.
Satisfaction. Yeah, but
and let me ask you, don't you think, okay, what happens is a lot of women, they are not satisfied. Even when they're in marriage, they're not as satisfied sexually, but you realize they are still staying with the husbands that are not even satisfying them. They are still staying, but you realize men cannot put up with a woman that is not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand. Women view marriage differently from men. Let me say it. Women view it from a community perspective, from a community, community approval part of it. I want to be with this person for community approval. I'm married to so and so. I'm married to MGN, even though I'm not okay in this marriage, but because of purposes ya watu wengine wanione, wajue I'm married to this person, even though it's not working to them. But for men, are we together?
Yes.
But for men, I can be in this situation and I'm like, no, thing is not working for me. I'm here because of children, not now because of my marriage. I'm here, I'm here because of other reasons. And it's a problem in Africa. When you come to the US, like first world countries, somebody cannot be in a situation like that and they're still in that marriage. They will walk away. They will walk. There's no that quote of community approval. Here in the US, there's nothing like that. You will find somebody is married like 6 or 7 times and they don't give a monkey about it. The life will still continue,
That is true.
Yeah, I think it's high time we view marriage differently, especially in Africa, because even a small issue like divorce, we don't talk about divorces in Africa.
Yeah, people don't like to talk about it. Yeah.
We don't talk about divorce. We don't talk about separation. We don't talk about co-parenting. I think we need to change the conversation. We need to open the view of our minds on such issues like co-parenting. Yes, we are not together, me and you. There's not that connection. There's not that appeal. But we can take care of the kids. Yes, we have kids. So what do? Go out, have fun, but we still have a common thing that's bringing us together, which is the kids. So we work on how to raise the kids. Be with the kids 3 days, I be with the kids 4 days, or you give me money, I take care of the kids. If we can have.
Yeah, MGM, let me tell you what, when you mentioned that, I've had a lot of cases here in diaspora where when people decide to break or to divorce, one partner makes it so hard for the other. Is it that people don't accept to be the fact that they are being divorced? Are they, do we call those people like narcissists? Because even women can be narcissists as well. Like, is it the fact that this person cannot accept, so they make it so difficult for the other, like even to sign that piece of paper?
I think I've seen it. One partner is not fully satisfied that this thing is ending. Probably for various reasons. For financial. For others, they still love this person. The other person feels, I don't love you anymore. Or you think we can still give it another chance. But I've seen it, and money is an issue on it. Others, they don't want to end it because they fully dependent on this person on financial grounds.
So it's more finances, pretty much.
It's more finances.
Or maybe the properties and.
And properties, yes, even property, especially if you're married. I married you when I had the properties, and then we stay for 2 or 3 years, and now you want me and you to divorce. Of course, I'll feel you came here to get what I have,
Yeah.
I'll feel it, I'll think you are taking advantage of what I have, especially property, real estate, or wealth,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a problem when you're separating or divorcing. So such
Yeah.
factors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is nothing like a very good excuse as to. And by the way, I love your sweater. Are you selling those?
Check
I
them
can
out
start
on
marketing you.
check them out on a shop called Hakuna Matata. It is in Lakewood, Washington. Yeah.
Wow, you're rocking as a Kenyan right there.
As
Is that
usual.
a Kenyan? No, that's not a Kenyan flag. Where is that?
No. This is from KwaZulu Natal. This is from South Africa. This is Madiba, Nelson Mandela. Yes.
Oh wow, that is good.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining this live, and thank you for sharing. And you have made this even more fun.
But bottom line, cheating is not a good thing. It happens, but it's not a good thing. It's not
so let me say, Alice says yes, Africa only separations, 5 months back home, no divorce. Oh, they are she's saying Africa is just separation, hakuna divorce.
Yeah. And like I said, in Africa, our view of marriage and the whites are totally different.
Yeah.
How we view marriage and how Wazungu view it, it's totally different. Even separation and divorce, it's totally different. It's even co-parenting. In America or in first world countries, there's co-parenting. In Africa, mtu atakusumbua even for basic welfare. I'm talking basic welfare.
I'm sorry to cut you short. Continue.
And I think even the government is to blame somehow.
Yeah.
Because there is no proper structures. Here, if you have a kid with somebody and they take you for child support, it goes to where you work and boom, you will feel it. But in Kenya, because of the system, corruption, and very few people are informal employment. People are juakali here and there, kibarua, no serious system. So it makes it more difficult. That's why you find it very easy for young men going around teaching kids like nobody's business,
back home. Yeah, people are very scared about that. Yeah.
Oh, right here, you mchezo huwezi fanya. You don't want.
Somebody here, Patrick, says women should stop doing research if you don't want to find something that you're not looking for. In short, he's trying to say, don't look at your men's phone if you don't want to be disappointed. Is that true?
Well, let me say it, Betty. When you're looking for something, of course you'll find it. Even when you want to look for trouble, at all costs you'll find it.
Yeah.
Kaibilisi kanatembeanga unexpectedly. You said hi to somebody and it was just mere greetings. But because it's a lady and you said hi and your partner is looking for an excuse, of course, you have been chatting with her. I see. You said hi. And of course, boom, it ends. When somebody is looking for something, you will find it.
They'll find it.
Yeah, it's better to stay without.
So don't look. But you see, the thing is, the other lady who reached out to me, she said she suspected the husband is cheating on her, and then when she checked the husband's phone, she found out that he was cheating on her with her best friend.
I don't know where this thing is coming from. Best friends nowadays are becoming something else.
And it's happening a lot. I know the stories are going around.
It's happening. I don't know. Best friends nowadays.
So if I went to MGM, I become best friends with your wife, and then
Yeah.
I'm still seeing you on the side. Don't men feel uncomfortable seeing the woman they are seeing on the side with their wife in the house? Is it that they lack respect for their wives for them to be seeing somebody like, come on?
I think the audacity people have nowadays beyond our comprehension. You know, people are so courageous in a way that you can do anything. People, the guts that people have nowadays is beyond. I don't know. People are so man. Hata sijui nikwambia, but people are so daring. People are so, not only men, even women nowadays. They don't. Let me tell you, Betty. Even ladies, they don't care. They don't give a monkey if you're married or not. If you're good and you have money, they'll pattern with you like something else.
But the thing is, this woman, she asked her husband. She said, "Okay, tell me, how did it start for you to start dating her? She's my friend." And the man was like, "Oh, you know what? She's
Betty. Betty. When you have your best friend, and you go praising how your husband is, especially on matters, Lungula.
Yeah.
Of course, and Labda is on a dry spell. He'll try it. I've seen the biggest reason why best friends try their boyfriends or their husbands or their spouse friends is because they have heard stories from their friends. This guy banged me seriously, alinifanyia ile mambo sijafanyiwa.
So we shouldn't be talking to our friends about those intimate issues, matters with like sharing, because sometimes I like to share. I'm like, really cool. No, I'm just kidding. But as women, we like to open up. Sometimes you're like,
usiseme kila kitu ati
he's a tiger.
Then when I deep hit, do you have deep hit? My legs are aching. No. I need to go and try.
Oh, so your friend will think, let me go try. And also, do you think it's jealousy, or they want to be,
it's not jealousy, it's curiosity. They're just curious. Yeah, some of them, they're just curious. They just want to try. They just want to try. That's my view.
But you see, the thing is, what I wonder is, as women, we take a man, we can wash proper, and then it becomes a legit business. This man, you make him clean. Like, seriously, I have seen a lot of men. They have been like, they when they met this woman, they were like they weren't looking so good, but the moment they married this woman, now they're looking so good. They have built up, they have been cooked for and everything, and now the best friend is like coming, like he has started cheating with my friend, and I'm like, where was this friend when I was cleaning this man? Like, seriously, I hope you understand what I mean.
I see the point. I see the view. Yeah, of course, hakuna mtu, kila mtu anatakanga kitu poa, kitu imetengenezwa, and it's human nature. Everybody wants something good. Nobody wants that process. Have you when somebody has a boyfriend or has a girlfriend or he or she is married? That's when you have a lot of people who are hitting on you. People are chasing you. But when you are single,
nobody even comes your way.
Nobody. But the moment you say yes to a guy or a lady, or boom, the next day, hey, mambo. I don't know if it's the glow that appears or anything. I don't know. But I think it's something that happens when you have somebody. You become more attractive.
So let me ask you, I know it takes two to tango. So who do we blame here? Do we blame the man or do we blame the woman?
It's human nature. No one. It happens because people are cheating. It's equal, both male and female nowadays.
So both are at fault. So both are,
All of them.
because women, we complain and we blame the other woman. We say, oh, she snatched my husband, she took my husband, she came and she took my, as if a husband is a piece of toy you are taking. But we forget, even the man, he could have said no.
Well, I know it calls for maturity, especially for men, and principles and standards, you know, and that ability and that stamina to say no. But human are generally are born to sin, you know. The ability to fall into such a temptation is very easy, you know.
Yeah.
So both male and female, they're to blame. Nobody, don't blame at the lady ama water. Both they are equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are all
equal. But they are all to blame. But
so,
after all, like I said, after all, once you realize that your best friend and you're happy, then go search yourself what really happened. What is the root cause? The genesis of all this. Am I the problem? Do I have a problem? Am I causing this to? Because somebody cannot sleep with somebody else without. Okay, what on Alalanga now for various reasons, but you still need to search yourself. Probably you have a problem. There's something somewhere you're not doing properly.
Let me ask you, should a woman leave once they find out, if they catch the man they were going out with her best friend? Should a woman pack and leave? Because in this case, the friend who was talking to, and this happened to her, this woman was like, you know, she started insulting this lady. She was like, oh, you know, if you can leave, blah 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 blah. So it's like she was waiting for this woman to leave so that she can take over the man. So should a woman pack her bags and leave?
No. Well, I usually this is my thinking. It might be wrong, my opinion. So you just need to reverse it on the other side. What if I'm the one who was caught on the same issue? Ningetaka mse mwingine, my partner, to forgive me. If the answer is yes, then forgive them. But if your answer will be no, singetaka nisamea, I would like him or her and a dump, then go ahead. So it calls for the reverse of it. You just reverse it and ask yourself the same question. If I'm the one who was found guilty on this issue, ningetaka huyu chalia nifanyiaje? Ningetaka huyu dema nifanyiaje? If your answer is forgive or leave, if your answer is I would love him to forgive me, then forgive him and continue with life. But if your answer will be I would prefer him to leave me, then you walk away.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
So don't let anger. So the best thing is not to act right there and then. You wait.
You wait a little bit. You know, I've seen people making mistakes of making decisions out of emotions. You know, you make decisions out of emotions because I'm feeling this way. And then you make irrational decisions. At the end of the day, after a day or two, you start wondering, what did I do? I think
that is true.
It's very important not to make decisions out of emotions. It's very important. Just calm down, relax. You know, tell them I'm not in the mood of talking. I'm pissed off right now. We'll talk later. I don't feel like talking right now. You know.
Okay.
Take a minute or take a day or two off. You know, without talking about it until you calm down. You're in a position. You know, when you are, let me tell you, it's not easy when you find out somebody is cheating. You can even commit a crime. You can even kill somebody. You know, it's not easy. You can go to jail because of such a thing.
You can make a very stupid move, right? When you're angry, if you let anger.
If you let anger lead you, you can even
commit a
commit a
crime.
crime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
somebody is here, has joined. I don't know. I can't hear them. They have muted. Is it Cinta? Can you hear me? Can you unmute? I don't know. Oh, unmute mic. Is it me that I unmuted them? I don't know what's happening.
I think it's them when they're joining.
Yeah, they need to unmute the mic. Unmute
Yeah.
your mic. I don't know if you can hear me.
Hey, Betty, I can
Oh,
hear
hey.
you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Welcome.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Do
I'm
you
just
want to
catching up.
contribute to this? Yeah.
Let me just catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so MGM is saying when you catch your husband cheating with your friend, or when you shouldn't pack your stuff right there and then and leave. You should give it some few days to let it sink. Don't act out of anger, or don't act right. Don't make a decision when you are angry. So let me ask you, MGM, what about if a husband like you now, Mr. MGM, finds that your wife has been sleeping with your best friend? Are we gonna find you taking those as mug shots in jail?
Well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a very difficult situation. It's not easy.
It's not easy when a wife cheats, but it's easy when a man. So you're telling us when a man cheats, we should sit down, settle down. But when a woman cheats,
well, the painful part, cheating with your best friend. Now that's where the issue is. You know, because it's somebody you will be seeing oftenly now and then. And like I said, people are married for. Let me move a little bit. I'm blocking somebody here. Just a minute.
Find a safe place to.
Yeah.
Patrick say he will follow the Bible. What the Bible says.
Yeah. So.
And Kazia is saying, especially when your man is cheating on you with a very close friend, it's very painful. Yes.
It's very painful, especially somebody will be seeing oftenly. Now you're like, should I think should I forgive them and go on? It's a very tricky situation.
So what about the wife now, when the wife is cheating?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's where the contention is, you know. The problem is now you leave and then you will be seeing them happily, or you take him or you take her, and then your friend will be like, you know, I know what you are, you know, I know it. You know, that thing will never end, you know. Wow. It's a very tricky and difficult situation. But if you are capable of forgiving, well and good.
Would you forgive your wife if she cheats on you?
Yes, I would. Yes.
Oh, you would?
Yes.
Wow, that's good coming from a man. Tell me,
yes,
Patrick, I don't think Patrick can forgive. Patrick is here.
Yes, I would. Yes.
So, so even as a man, don't make a decision when you're mad if you catch your wife cheating.
Like I said, you just need to go to the root cause. What is the circumstances that are forcing her to cheat? If
but
it's, you know, there's some you'll just inquire and you see, and this reason, it's very genuine.
Okay. Let me bring this comment right here. This comment says, see what Patrick is saying. This is on a woman. When a woman is cheating, can you read that? It is adultery. They are committing adultery. They are not even cheating. So women are not supposed to cheat. It's considered as prostitution.
Like I said in the beginning, Betty, cheating is a huge topic. You know, it's a wide topic. Even flirting with somebody chatting them at night. That's it. That's cheating. You don't need to adultery now. It's the real deal. It's the act. You know, cheating can be flirting, can be emotional cheating, financial cheating. You have this friend or male or female that you just talk to and you feel nice or feel relieved. That's emotional cheating. It's still cheating according to me. But when you now do the real deal, the act, umemaliza hapo sasa ndio the problem is.
MGM, let me tell you, it's so unfortunate because like now, if you go to Kenya right now, and the reason I'm saying Kenya is because I'm Kenyan and that's where I come from. If you go there and you go out, like out to party or whatever, you will see a lot of men, not all of them, but you see majority of the men, they're having companion, like a girl on the side.
Yeah.
But that's not even their goat wife. That's a slave queen on the side. And you wonder what happened to the marriages nowadays. That has marriages, lost the meaning? Is it lost the meaning, or is it losing the value, meaning, whatever you want to call it? It's so sad.
I think, like I said, people get married for various reasons. You settle down, you will find somebody, yes, he's married, but the reasons behind his marriage, probably he impregnated this lady. Eko nampenda sana, alimuoa because of circumstances. And they settled down and they got a first baby and the second baby before they realized the third one is here. Boom. Now this thing is permanent. There is going nowhere. And now you did it when you are so young. You are probably in your 20s, 22, 23, and the girl was the same age. You see that by the time you are in 30 or 40, that age becomes huge, especially ladies mature faster than men. You'll find you feel you're still young, lakini mama ameenda kidogo. So you're not proud of it. You're not proud of this marriage. Now you will find yourself looking for somebody who will, you feel like you're in the same bracket, and now you'll go for somebody who is younger than you. That's exactly what is happening right now.
Do you see what Trecon is telling you? Can you read it? He's saying, are you saying you will forgive your wife when she's cheating? Good for you, brother. In real men's world, that doesn't exist. So they think you come from another.
Well, let us be real. Men be real. Men cheat like something else. Yeah. If you know for sure, for real, you don't cheat. Yeah, let us be real. Most men do cheat. It's not a big deal. It's something that's happening right, left, and center. So when you find your wife has cheated on you, she's cheating on you, man.
Cinta, do you want to add to this? Do you want to unmute and tell us something you want to add?
Yes, I can contribute something.
Okay.
If I was a man, I cannot forgive a cheating woman.
You can't, right?
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's prettier for a man to cheat than a woman. I'm a woman.
Why do the society, how come the society, people even in the society will think of you like you're crazy cheating on your husband?
Yeah, a man will never give birth.
I
think, for example, let's take chances. If a woman is pregnant and she is cheating, the baby's ears will be from another man. The eyes from another one.
Kind of funny.
Yeah.
And the husband will start wondering, these ears.
You start finding this kid is throwing stone, and you're like, what? Ni mera. But let me tell you, Betty. I know a lot of men who are taking care of kids. Mm-hmm. They thought they bore them, but true enough, they are not their kids.
Like what's in their thing? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the lady cheated, and she's pregnant, and she comes and tell you the pregnancy is yours, and you take care of the baby.
Wow. I think it happens a lot, right, Cynthia?
It happens. It happens a lot.
Cynthia, can you hear me?
Unmute mic.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think it has. Have you ever heard about those stories where a woman comes and tell the man, "This is your child," and indeed, in real, that's not their child?
Yeah, I know several of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
if the man discovers, that will be just chaotic.
That will be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think cheating in general is terrible.
Cheat bila kupatikana.
Are you approving cheating?
No. I'm not.
But everybody does it thinking they're not gonna be patikana, like they won't be caught. I think that's the whole idea. I say, okay, I could be wrong, but I always say this: if you're not satisfied or if you're not happy with your partner, divorce them, leave them. Instead of cheating. Personally, as a woman, I wouldn't cheat on you. I would say, okay, I am not happy, let's divorce. And then I wouldn't be guilty of what I'm doing. What's the point of going to eat, to cheat, to have the cake out there and you're not even enjoying it? For what? For 2 minutes? Can you imagine risking your whole relationship that you have built or your marriage that you have built for years just because of 2 minutes of leisure or pleasure?
Yeah. I think the most important thing it's communication in everything. Communicate. I'm not satisfied on 1, 2, 3. Can we? Is there anything we can do about it? Is there something that can be done to save this? I know of. I won't say her name, but. She was in this situation. The husband was diabetic, so her performance was wanting, And
her performance of his performance.
His performance was wanting because he was diabetic, and when you're diabetic, somehow 50,
Yeah.
So and. The lady really loved this guy, but because of that lack of sexual satisfaction, she felt like I need to be getting it somewhere else, but I at the same time I stay with my husband, So some issues, not unless you talk about them. And go for especially if it's a medical issue, go get medical help, understand the situation, but it's not easy. Some marriages,
but men don't accept even medical help. I have heard of stories where men are not performing, but they won't even accept the fact that they are not. Because of this African ego, like you keep telling somebody, go get checked. The Julubeng is not working, and then he's not even going to the hospital. What do you do?
I think that's why I said our education system needs to be checked. We need to understand some few things. If you have a medical issue for you. And then men need to check on their weight. Even weight is an issue. It can. You don't eat a lot of sugar. Diet, especially diet, is very important. Eat food with rich on zinc. Ndio hiyo mjurubeni ifanye kazi. But because I know sex is very important in marriages.
It is very important.
it's very important. It's very important. So you cannot be just there for money. There are other things.
For me, I would say for women, instead of, if I'm in a marriage and it's not, and my husband has issues down there, you can, instead of cheating, you'd rather go to Amazon and shop for some gadgets that can help. But our African men, they wouldn't believe seeing you with a gadget. You can hear me?
I can hear you. You go and buy a 9-inch. Yeah.
No, the gadgets. What do you think, Cinta? Tell us about, if instead of cheating, do you approve somebody getting some extra help from some gadgets?
I cannot accept the point of having a gadget. I'd rather drop off that man and get another one.
But what about the guilt of dropping him because he's sick? Imagine if he got diabetes when he's with you.
Fine.
And he's a good man.
We can agree on that. If he will accept me to get it from somewhere else, it's okay. But if he can't accept, it will have to bear the circumstances.
Don't you think the gadget is better than getting it from somewhere else?
The gadget cannot satisfy you if you are used to a man. It's not warm. There is no love in the gadget.
Sita,
yes.
Maybe you need to see me behind the tent. Maybe I'll
yeah.
Some gadgets are better, some also. Oh my God, guys.
Unless it's a full robot.
Hey, Betty.
No, because some of these food robots can be better than, especially.
There is a lady. I think she's in Arizona. The one I don't know her name. She sells them online.
Oh, she's in Texas.
Oh, she's in Texas.
So it's better to see Sue Gashambi instead of breaking your home. But the problem with that also, it's bringing the diseases. Cheating can also make I know people who are relatives, actually, they've gotten AIDS out of their cheating husbands and wives, and
Yeah.
It's very sad.
There are consequences behind everything. There are consequences.
And this one Johnson said, and Kenyan men, please should stop going for vasectomy procedure when they hide it from their women. Kisha someone akija na mtoi inaleta shida. So men go for vasectomy. What do you think about vasectomy?
Unaenda kufanya nini vasectomy?
If you don't want more kids, you can go for vasectomy.
No. I won't. I personally, I won't crusade for vasectomy. No.
America, let me tell you, America, a lot of people, they go for vasectomy when they know they are done with kids. That way, they know if you get pregnant, that's on you.
Yeah. You'll go get vasectomy and you're still young, or in your 30s or 40s, and your wife or your partner leaves you, and then ameenda na watoto, umebaki tu hapo peke yako. You need to have
No, you know what, MGM, let's say for example, you have about like many kids with a woman. And now, even if you separate or divorce, you are on child support, and then you go to another woman, you have more kids. So are you be able to provide for these kids and still? So I think it's better at that point to get vasectomy and make sure that you don't get more kids, because in this country you can end up paying a lot of child support. Supporting.
Of course, yes, you can. You can put yourself in a big problem of, especially finances. Here in America, when you have a lot of kids and you don't live with them, mambo ya child support. But My opinion.
Mm.
I know people do it, but for me, I won't do it.
Yeah.
I'm still African. I don't think I'm ready for vasectomy right now. But not unless when I'm in my 50s up
Mm.
there, that's
Mm.
okay. But right
Oh.
now,
Uh-huh.
no, 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 no. Yes, I still leads anasema self control, curiosity, lack of communication in marriage, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think she's addressing the issue of cheating, self control, which is lack of
Yeah.
self control, curiosity.
Mm.
Those are some of the things that causes cheating in marriages. Yeah.
What about somebody had comment put a comment about what about the men who don't help their children, like who don't take when you break up, they leave you and they don't care about the children that are left behind just because you separated.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's so wrong. First of all, you need to understand those kids did not send any application. We need to
Yeah.
come to this world. No,
Yeah.
they
Mm-hmm.
didn't. No
No.
application was sent to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's you in your pleasure and your happy mood and could you enjoy out
You
of
got
it.
those kids. Yeah.
You those kids were born out of
Yeah.
your raha zako,
Mm.
either knowing or unknowingly, either ulikuwa umelewa ama hujalewa, you are sober or you are drunk, it doesn't matter. Those kids belongs to you. And then these notions with men, nikikutumia, when men are sending money to, especially to their baby mummies,
Mm-hmm.
they think, oh, I'm sending this money, ni tumia. Yes, let her use the money. She's
Yeah.
taking care of it. Of course, she'll tell you the kid needs 1, 2, 3. But
Mm-hmm.
of course, on the other side, she's human. She needs support.
That is true.
She needs support. Just send her the money. You don't need to argue about it. No question about mpatie do. Let her take care of the baby. Whether
Yeah.
she buys or not, it's not your problem. Do your duty. Mpatie pesa. That's it.
Yeah. Somebody said.
Hii uchungu mingi ati I can't send her money. No, that's so wrong. That's so wrong.
It's because they think the woman is the one benefiting from the money, and it's really painful when a woman has to carry the whole burden of raising these kids. Cinta, do you want to add on to that? I don't know if she's still there.
Unmute the mic.
I don't know. We can continue.
I'm still here. Sorry.
Okay, do you want to add on to the men who don't support their children?
Fine. Most of the times, yeah. The problem is because of the financial status.
Mm-hmm.
You in most of the cases, the financially able men are able to support their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays. That is between 20s and 30s. The
So what
previous
about
one.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry?
I'm saying, you see, a lot of women are raising their children alone, and they keep asking the men, their baby daddies, to support, yet they don't want to support. And I feel like the women are having to carry the burden by alone, raising these kids, while the men are financially stable. Not even if they're not financially stable, what about this woman who is not even financially stable?
In that case, I feel the man should be responsible. The kid is innocent. He should help her. Or
Yeah.
The kid is very innocent.
Mm.
And then, I think raising a kid, it's not only about money. Even your presence is more important.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Creating a day or two. Even though maybe you went on with life and got married somewhere else, and you have other kids. By the way, it's very important for both kids to know each other. You don't want a scenario later in life that damu zao zimevutana and they are planning a wedding and they are brothers and sisters, you know.
Can you
So
imagine?
it will be very sad. But all in all, I think.
So when you have kids out there, you should introduce those kids to your. Let's say you had a kid back in the day, and now you are married. Should you introduce those children to your kids?
Oh yeah. Let them know. Let them know this. So and so is my brother. So and so is the society ya kitambo did not. That thing was not happening. We just had stories. Hey, you know, you just hear stories. But nowadays, I think we have come of age now. We are more enlightened on how to deal with issues. If that's your kid or somebody's daughter has your kid, let the family know this is my baby.
Yeah.
This kid belongs to me. He or she is part of us. Hii damu ni yetu, you know.
Yeah.
You never know. Later in life, still, like I said, you don't need to have a lot of money to help the baby.
Yeah.
But even your presence, you never know. This kid may be somebody prominent later in life, and you know, they say my dad was always there for me. He didn't give money, but I knew he loved me. Especially showing a kid you love them, that's enough. You don't need to give them money. Just show them love. I love you. Me and mom, we don't talk a lot, but don't worry about what happened between me and mom. Me and you, we are good. We are buddies. We are friends. If you have anything, let me know. And don't promise kids heaven. Don't promise them things that you cannot achieve. Be real with the kids. Be real. Be real. Wambie, yeah, I know you're closing. I don't have a lot of money, but I'll buy you this and this and this. And once you tell them, keep your word. You know, even if it's not
very
a lot.
heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking because I've seen, when you're talking about being real, I've seen some men, they show up one day in the kid's life and then they disappear, and they had promised a lot of things, and then you have left those kids wondering, asking their mom, what happened? Dad said, and then the mom have to explain, and it's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. I think it's high time. If you have a kid somewhere, be real with them. You know.
Yeah.
Just be real. Don't promise them things that you cannot achieve. It's heartbreaking for those kids. They will hate you forever. You'll try to prove a point later in life, and they're like, you know what? You are the same. You lied to me when I was a kid. I don't think whatever you're telling me now, it's true. They won't believe you.
Yeah.
And then it will you will try to explain to them, me and mom, we had a difference. And what mom tells them, you know what, me and your dad, we had an issue. Probably he lied to me. And he will like, yeah, I think that is a liar. He promised me 1, 2, 3. You know, you cannot have a rapport with that kid. You have already spoiled everything, you know.
Yeah. So guys, if somebody want to join this live, they can feel free. I have posted the link. You can scroll up and see the link. If you want to join, feel free to join the live, because it's gonna be ending soon, because this debate is on fire. Thank you so much, MGM. You have for also participating, and Cinta as well. I wish I can see Cinta's face, but she's hiding.
I'm asleep.
Oh, you're in bed. It's nighttime.
Yes.
Are you in Kenya?
Yeah, it's 1 over here.
Oh wow.
It's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
It's 3 p.m. on our side in Seattle, and 3 p.m. in Arizona, right?
Oh yeah, it's 3 p.m. Oh, so we're on the same time right now.
Yeah, we're in the same time zone. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we don't lose time. We don't add an hour or lose or add time in Arizona. We are always on the same time whatever.
Yeah. I know UK they added an hour yesterday or the day before.
Yeah. So let me ask you, MGM, as a man, So if I raise my kids by myself, because like for me, Betty, I'm raising my children alone, and I'm okay, like sometime, and especially when my kids are sick, or and especially when I have to go through like a really hard time, I always think about like the dad, and I'm like, I'm so I feel the bitterness, I feel the pain, not because of raising my children, not because I don't like my kids, but sometimes I feel bad because knowing that, like my little daughter, she's 2 years old, and I'm not with her dad. Obviously, everybody knows that a bit on my YouTube channel. But the thing is, having to hustle on my own as a woman, and yet we had a child, both of us. It really, it's a pain, And the thing is, this person shows up later in life to say, do I have a right to refuse them to see their child? Do you think it's okay to say no to see the child if he hasn't been there?
Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
In equal aspects. Yes, you have a right to say no, because one, you have been there alone all like throughout, from when the kid was born until when you decided, you know what, you have been alone, and you have struggled by yourself. At some point, yes, you'll feel I don't need to show you my kid, but on the other side, the kid will remain niwake.
Right, but that's so bad to think. That's what hurts me. This person is away, knowing, like for me, I would say, not just in diaspora, even in Africa, this person knows what it. Do men realize what it takes to raise children? So this person has been away, and then one day you say, oh, here's the father. Okay, here you can see the daughter. She's graduating, and you're like, it really hurts us. Like for me, I feel.
I know it's not easy. First of all, I'm always respectful of all single moms, single parents. You guys are, I don't know. I have my 2 sisters are single moms, and I usually see how they struggle, raising the kids, especially one has 2 boys, and it's not an easy thing. And now they're teenagers. They are growing. They are becoming teenagers. I'm always respectful of single mothers. Yes, you will feel I don't need to show you my kid, but still, Betty, mtoi ni wake. It doesn't change. So the most important thing, when the kid is grown, let the kid decide. Do I need to have a relationship with my mom or my dad, depending who brought them up? If the kid decides no, well and good. And then there's always a mistake I've seen. I don't know if it's a mistake or it's bad luck, especially in our African societies. You get pregnant. You're not married, but you still go ahead and name that kid to your boyfriend's sides. Maybe it's a baby girl. You name the baby after his mom or the dad. I think if kama ujolewa properly, don't try. Patia mtoi majina ya kwenyu.
Don't name the child on your. If he hasn't married you, in short, you're saying don't name. Okay.
Yeah. Because I've seen it's you create a lot of confusion, and you get married later. You get married later, and now the kid is confused. I'm not named after my stepdad's mom. I'm not named after my mom's side. Why am mimi ni wa wapi? And the kid is totally confused.
Yeah.
Because he cannot find his route. Probably ni mtu mlipatana naye college is from Murang'a and you're from Nakuru, and after that you are pregnant and the guy disappears and you'll never see them again, and you've already named the baby after the mom.
You can name. You can change. Can you change names? I think you can.
it's you'll have to swear a lot of what do you call them? There are so many forms you'll have.
Go through court so that you can change the name.
Yeah, you can change the birth certificate and other things,
affidavit. When I had, let me tell you, in this country, when I had what happens is like when I had my daughter Kamamu, from my own experience, is I had a chance to write the dad's name on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
But now, knowing who I was dealing with, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna put your name to see how you're gonna behave now the child is here. If you behave well, then I can add your name to it. Then I gave it a chance. I named my child I named my child after my parents. But then I gave him a chance because I think you get like 1 year before where you can adjust the names before you even start going to the court. So so I gave it that chance, but because of what I learned after that, and I was like, this is not even improving. So I decided to keep those names. Yeah. So people can do that before you start naming that child after your boyfriend's parent. You can wait, give it a chance to see, because it's hard to add. It's easy to add a name and than to remove a name.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I think ladies should be well informed of that. Don't just give a kid a name from your partner real quick just to. I usually feel it's not a good thing. Yeah, I'm not for it. I'm not for it. Yeah.
So it's better you name Don if you're not in a marriage or whatever.
Yeah.
But some men, they lie to you. They tell you, "Oh, I'll marry you. Just give birth. I'll marry you." They haven't married you when you're pregnant. You think they'll marry you when you're giving birth?
Yeah. I know. Don't try. If come Jakuo and don't give your kid the name from their side.
Okay.
Take that honors. Just say it was a mistake. I name it after after my dad or my mom or my sister, and life continues. Yeah, because I've seen kids who are confused in life. They don't know where they belong. They don't belong to the stepdad side or the stepmom side. They don't belong to the mom. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's a sad situation.
And these kids are named after this family. These kids are named. Every kid has a different surname, and you're like, it's really sad. And women, let me tell you, never point fingers on women who are going through this, because one thing is, these situations, they find you, like these things. Nobody want to be in nobody want to be in these situations. They find you, and especially when it comes to having kids with different dads. Before, people used to throw stones at people who are giving birth to different, when you have kids with different dad, they will before people used to throw stones at you, but nowadays I think people are like more now educated about it.
I think the society nowadays, especially the men's society, is more appreciating even single ladies, not single parents, ladies who have a kid or two. I think it's because of economic hardships. Those ladies are so industrious. They work real hard, and the guys is. And this is an opportunity. This is a wife material. You are not bothered by the fact that she has a kid. You say, you know what? She's good. She has everything. The kid is not an issue. To songa mbele, and some ladies, it's just a mistake. It happened, and when you talk to them, people are judgmental. When a lady has a kid, the society, most of them are very judgmental. She was blah blah blah. She was loose, or probably she was, and probably it was just a single day mistake. Single day mistake, and voila, she's pregnant. And there's a friend of mine. She went to visit a friend. She was she went to visit, and she met somebody kwa barabara, and they said, hi, yeah, I think I know you. That conversation, and hakujua what happened after that. Aligutuka after like 6 hours later. That's when she came back to her senses. So the guy alimsalimia with some perfumed hand. Ikona, you lose your memory. You can't remember anything. Like the perfumes zenye wanatumia kuiba watu. You say hi to somebody, and then so this lady alisalimia huyo kijana, and then after that kumbe the guy went, raped her. This chick did not know. Aligutuka after like 6 hours, alijipata kwa stage. Now ndio memory inarudi. What really transpired? After she went for a check, and yes, she was already raped, and after a few months she was pregnant. So mtu kama huyo utasema it was alikuwa loose? No, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Now she has a baby, and it was a mistake. You don't need to judge somebody because akona mtoi. Some of them are it's genuine cases. It's genuine cases.
Yeah, and Kate is saying that she has 2 kids from different dads, and the judgments are there like crazy. People are still judging people who have kids from different dads. It's so bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
Ms. Anne said the kid will hate you as a mother if you refuse to talk ill rubbish about the dad. The best thing is just tell the kid that it did not work out between you guys. Kids should be able to visit both parents. That is true. Yeah, we agree.
Yeah.
So, wow. Let me see more comments. I'm telling you, I don't feel like ending this live. I know you're working, MGM.
Yeah.
Okay, the Bible says God is the husband to woman without husband and widows. God walks with them. That is very true. Yeah, wow. This is anything else you want to add, parting shot before we end this live?
Yeah, thank you so much for the conversation. It's enlightening, and people should how I wish especially our African and Kenyan young men and women can open our apertures of thought, and the worldview should be different on many issues, especially marriages, kids. If marriage is not working, you can still walk out, you can co-parent, you can divorce. Somebody with a kid, it's not a crime. You can find somebody who has 2 or 3 kids, and she's the best. She'll give you peace more than mwenye hana.
Oh, by the way, let's stop right there, because now I'm a single mom of 2, and I'm looking to getting married. So some men, they have this notion, or they have this mentality of they can't marry a woman who has a kid or who has 2 kids or something.
Why?
Yeah, I've seen somebody has ever told me that. Oh, I don't think I want a woman with 2 kids. They don't want to take somebody else's responsibilities. What's your take on
that? It's all about preference, It's preference. It's like how there's some men who will tell you, I cannot marry a slim lady. Mi nakulanga nyama. And there are some men who will tell you, me and the fat ladies, no, I need slim. And it's all about preference. It's preference.
Yeah.
And the others will tell you, I love dark skin. The others, their preference is light skin. So on the same breath, the others, it's their personal choice. There's nothing much we can do about them. It's their personal choice. But according to me, I don't see anything wrong marrying somebody with a kid or 2, even 3. No big deal.
No big
I'm telling you. No big. For me, I don't have a big deal. Somebody with a kid or 2, no.
Okay.
When you talk to a person,
there's still hope for me.
Of course, and even those who are listening and they have a kid or two, not all men have issues on. As long as me and you have have a good relationship, and the partner is totally understanding of the situation, and then when you're dating somebody, especially for single mothers and single ladies who have kids, and we are meeting for the first time, you are meeting somebody for the first time or the second time, don't have a lot of expectation. Don't have a lot of expectation that this Jama and your kid will click instant. No. But on the other hand, if you are a guy and you're chasing a lady with a kid or two, just telling them for free, the heart of that woman is through those kids. If you want to win the mama, just go through the kids. Be good to the kids, and the lady will love you for free. You know.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the advice, Cinta. I don't know if you're asleep. Do you want to add something? We are ending this live in a minute. I think maybe she's snoring. Oh, she's there.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm dropping off. Sorry for that. I'm just happy for joining you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Cinta. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Okay,
it's
God
night.
bless.
It's evening for you.
Oh, it's afternoon
Yeah.
for us.
It's afternoon. Yeah.
Oh my God! And I'm saying goodbyes, and Sharon Wabaraka is joining. Can you imagine? This is
all the way from UK.
Wow, are you all this time?
I was hiding behind listening. I didn't know you're just finishing.
Oh my God! Even one of us, Cinta, is snoring right now. She's on her that dream.
So I was listening from behind. I was behind the tent, listening to that interesting conversation.
Okay.
But if you have finished, that's fine. We'll do another.
No, I still have a couple of more minutes because by 3:30 I should be leaving because I'm going to pick up somebody. So, what do you want to add on this? It has been an hour of discussion. Maybe you can add on everything we have talked about.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm just going to wrap up because, I was listening to that interesting conversation from when you started about cheating, and then you went on to fathers who are not being supportive of their children, to fathers, to women, single mothers who are being judged by the society because of being single mothers. So maybe just to wrap up, what we need to remember at the end of the day is that children are innocent and they did not ask to be born. And as parents, we need to take the responsibility of those children. We are the eyes that they see. So if we don't set a good example to these children, then can you imagine what they're going to be in the future when they themselves have their own families? So if you have not seen the proper ground rules or the proper foundation for these children, then they're not going to do any better than what you have taught them. So I always advocate to be the bigger person, forget the differences that people have, and remember that those children are the future generation. Let's cut this cycle, because if we don't break this cycle of the issues that parents have, it's always going to be a repetition of the same issues over and over and over again.
Because these children can see what they see as well. They see these things.
They see. Children learn from observation. You don't even need to tell them a lot. They just watch with their eyes and they learn. And what they learn is what they pick. That's what they believe is the right thing. And if they don't know any other thing, you're not telling them any other thing, they will pick up thinking that is the best thing for them. So let's show our children the best. Let's put our differences. You did say that it is possible to co-parent, and it is important that children are parented by both children equally. Whether you're together or you're not together, children have a right to see
Yeah.
both parents consistently.
Even if one of them don't support.
You see, Betty, it's not about the support. Sometimes, yes, support is good because you're looking after those children, but think about those children. Those children don't even care whether you send the support or not. What they want is to see the other parent, to have a relationship with the other parent.
So I cannot stop. I'm not supposed to stop the other parent if they're not, because it's painful. Let me tell you, Sharon, it is painful. It
is painful. But Betty, I'm a single mother myself, so I completely understand where you're coming from. It is painful when you have to do everything by yourself and you know that the other parent is working and they're capable of supporting, but they don't support. So I completely understand that. It is very, very painful, but that is not a reason enough to stop the children from having contact with the parent. Of course, unless the children are presented at risk by the other parent, maybe the other parent is beating them, red, blue, and green, then I would not send those children there. But if there is no risk to the children, even if the other parent is not supporting them financially, and he or she wants to see the children, I would not stop contact. Of course, their parent will make the choice not to see their children, and there is nothing you can do about it. If the other parent is making the choice not to see the children that they have, you cannot force them.
Okay.
So that is a choice that they are making.
Okay, so we should think about the children, not think about how we feel. It's more about the children, their happiness.
It is more about the children. And you know what? The emotional impact on the children not being able to see the parent is more damaging.
It's very damaging.
Very, very damaging to the child than to say, I'm going to stop the contact because this parent is not sending enough child maintenance support. You can hustle and get that money. God is the father to the fatherless. He will always make sure that those children are provided for, even if
you will make me
is not the part.
You will make me unblock somebody today. Awesome.
Betty, I think I'm of the same opinion with Sharon. But on the same breath, we should define the term support, because support, I fully believe, is relative. Support is not only based on finances. Somebody can be there for the kids, emotional, or educational. He's supporting you with the kids on other issues, especially in school. He's all you don't have to be there when the meeting is there. He or she is present. So finance support should not be only defined on financial aspect only. So support is a wide thing, in my opinion.
Okay. Wow. What about you want to touch a little bit?
I completely agree.
Sharon, you want to add 2 minutes about the cheating? We can go back a little bit and maybe add something about that.
The cheating, Betty, is, let me tell you what that does. It ruins the trust. The minute you go and cheat, and the partner, the person that you're cheating against has been faithful to you, it damages that trust. Even if you're going to forgive the other person, there is something called you can forgive, but you can never forget. So you can decide with that person, but constantly you will always be remembering what they did to you.
Yes.
And that damage so even if you carry on with that relationship, it's never going to be the same as it was in the beginning, because back in your mind you're thinking, this person have cheated with me, I was faithful all along, so they may do it again. And it's very hurtful. It's very, very hurtful when somebody comes and cheats to you, because you'll be asking yourself questions. What is it that I don't have that the other person have?
It's very painful.
And a lot of it is, It's very, very painful, very painful. And a lot of it is sometimes just being due to unforgiveness. Maybe you did something and one person just refuses to forgive. Because if you can avoid cheating by forgiving the other person, like GM was saying, there's always a reason why people cheat. Maybe you had a fallout with your partner, and from that, the other person decided, well, I'm going to punish you by cheating. But you see, this person is not hurting you, they're hurting themselves by doing that.
Yeah. You know what? And unfortunately, my time is 3:26, and I have to get going. I'm going to pick up my foster daughter from her job. I'm a foster parent, so anyway, and I don't want to be late. Sharon, we need to come back again. Talk about this topic. Are you guys willing to do that?
I personally, I'm okay.
Okay, we'll make plans. We'll chat behind the tent. We'll come back again and talk about this marriage, cheating, children, and everything. And we can help each other. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Take care of yourselves, guys. Unfortunately, I have to go. Take care. Sharon, you can continue on your YouTube. Invite MGM. Guys, please subscribe to Sharon. Subscribe.
Yes, I have a date with MGM, by the way.
Yeah, you guys can talk after this.
Yeah,
guys.
We have something cooking, me and Sharon.
Okay. All right. Take care. I have to go. Bye. Thank you, Cinta. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Kamai was saying bye. Okay, bye.